Beyond the disaster recovery, how the backups plays an important role and how we can recover the databases at a point in time so that the business cannot be affected. Let's see about the backups and the recovery in DBMS. Backup and recovery are the critical components of any database management system to ensure data integrity and availability. Backup. A backup is a copy of the database or its components stored separately for recovery purposes. It's like creating a snapshot of your data at a specific point in time. We have the types of backups, that is full backup, a complete copy of the entire database; incremental backup, a backup of the data that has changed since the last full or the incremental backup; differential backup, a backup of the data that has changed since the last full backup; backup frequency. The frequency of the backup depends on the criticality of the data. For critical data, frequent backups, that is daily, hourly, are recommended, while for the less critical data, less frequent backups might suffice. Recovery. Recovery is the process of restoring the database to a consistent state after a failure or the data loss. Recovery techniques. Rollback. Undoing the uncommitted transactions to restore the database to a consistent state before the failure. Roll forward. Applying the changes from the transaction log to a database backup to bring it to a specific point in time. Media recovery. Restoring a database from a backup and applying the changes from the transactional log to recover the lost data. The recovery models, we have no recovery mechanisms are used. Simple recovery, only rollback is used. Full recovery, both rollback and roll forward are used. Bulk log recovery, a combination of full recovery and partial logging for bulk operations. Importance of backup and recovery. Data loss prevention protects against the accidental deletion, hardware failures, and disaster. Business continuity ensures uninterrupted operations by restoring the database quickly. Compliance meets regulatory requirements for data retention and recovery. Best practices for the backup and recovery are regular backup schedules for the databases, testing the recovery procedures. That means we have to test the taken backups, the scheduled backups on a weekly or bi-weekly basis so that we can ensure that the backups taken are recoverable at any point of time if a disaster comes to us. Offset backup storage, data encryption, version control for database objects, disaster recovery planning. By implementing the robust backup and recovery strategies, organizations can protect their valuable data and minimize the downtime in case of the unforeseen events.